Are you struggling to manage and properly optimize your Amazon PPC bids to increase your bottom line revenue in 2024? Well, in this video, we're going to show you how to use Amazon Search Term Report to cut out all wasted ad spend, focus on the best converting keywords, and most importantly, increase your bottom line revenue. One of our PPC specialists is going to give you a step-by-step walkthrough on their entire process in this video. Quick heads up, this can be quite in-depth, so make sure you have a pen and paper and are writing down notes, or pass the video on to your Amazon PPC team member who is currently managing your account. Enjoy.
So today I will share how to perform a system report analysis on Amazon. In order to perform a system report analysis, we need to download the system report first, and for that we need to go in advertising, and from advertising we need to move forward to campaign manager. When we will come here, you will find a tab like this, and there are multiple tabs here. In order to download the system report, we need to move here, and here we will see the sponsored ad reports. We need to click up here, and it will show us all the previous reports that we have created. Also, we can create a new report whenever we want. So we need to click on create report, and then we have different ad types like sponsored brands, sponsored display, sponsored products, and others. And then each ad type is having multiple types of reports. So I will select on system report, and then I will select the time period. It's preferable to select last 30 days, but most of the Amazon gurus, or I would say the industry, says that we need to leave the last 2 days, the very previous 2 days, because the data is in attribution mode, so that the data is not much clear, and we need to select the 2 days before that. So it's preferable to select time like this, and then we have to provide a name like this, like the system report or whatever we want. Here I will write system report for the brand, and then we have to click on run report. After we will report, we will get the time, and in a few minutes we will be having the downloaded report. Here is the downloaded report, and it looks like this. So when you will come here, we need to make some filters in the report, we need to set it up, and then we can make the optimizations here. So I have excluded all the extra columns which were not usable, and then I am left with the main usable columns. So the most important thing are clicks, are impressions, STR, like the click through rate, CPC, spend, sales, ACOS, ROAS, orders, CBR. These are the most important things that we should keep an eye on while working. So it's better to add the formula here in order for better results, because there are no formulas, it's directly the results from Amazon. So as we know, the formula for click-through rate is clicks divided by impressions. So we can just simply put it up, and then we can drag it down to the bottom. Similarly, the formula for ACOS, as we all know, is spend divided by sales, and it gets up like this. We can move it to two columns, two decimal points, and then we can drag it down to the top bottom. It'll take some time, so we can do it manually as well. Or I think the one that is done is much better. Okay, same goes for layers. We can add the column, and then same here. We can add the conversion rate formula, and that is orders divided by clicks. So it will get a conversion formula. We can add it up here. Okay, so there are 3 to 4 options that we use while working on system report that I want to share. Okay, so the first thing is that we have multiple choices. We have multiple cases while working on system report, and we have to cater all those. The first thing is there are a lot of keywords which have got no orders. So the first thing is that we have to cater all those keywords which are getting zero orders, and they have got a lot of clicks, so the spend is going on like there, and we have to negate those keywords. This is the first case. Then we have the other case, that there are keywords which have got orders, but either the cost is so high and they are not profitable. So for example, we have to keep our break-even cost in mind. And what is the break-even cost? Uh, when you take your Amazon selling price, and cut off all of the expenses that you are bidding, like the Amazon fees, the FBA fees, and all the other things, the landing cost is and everything, you are left with a profit margin, and that profit margin is basically the ACOS. You can convert that profit margin into percentage, and that will be your break even ACOS, and that will be the ACOS you cannot go up. So you have to keep that ACOS in mind. Most of the times in most niches it's around 30%, 25, 30% or 40%, but it varies based on the niches. So for example, in this example we have a 30% ACOS that we will keep up in mind. And then we have the filter that okay, all the targets that are getting orders, we have two options: either the cost is greater than 30% or the cost is lower than 30%. All those with greater than 30% will be either optimized or negated, and all those below than 30% will be optimized in a way that we will increase the bids so they can get up, so we can they can get a push and they can generate more orders. So these are the three things that we'll be taking care of. And also the fourth thing is that we have to cater all those keywords which have bad conversion, because if they are having bad conversion, definitely they will be having a bad cost, so we'll negate those. These are 3 to 4 options that we will look in, that we will take care of, and we will be analyzing them in detail. Okay, so the first thing is that I will put a filter in the session report like this, and then putting a filter, I will sort it by impressions so we can get the big keywords up. And then the first filter is to get all those keywords which are having zero orders and a lot of clicks, and I will sort it by spend here. Okay, so it shows that okay, we are getting a lot of clicks but zero orders. So here for better understanding, what I will do is I will not be excluding or negating all those keywords which are having just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 clicks. So here what I will do is I'll be putting a filter of spend. Either I can put a filter of clicks or I can put a filter of spend. Like any keyword which is getting which has spent less than $5 will remain in the same place, and all those which are greater than $5 spent will be cut out and will be negated. Because if the spend is less than $5, it means okay, we can give some more time to the keyword and then it can generate orders. So most of the time we either keep the filter of spend or we keep the filter of clicks. In this case I will keep the filter of clicks, and I want to see all those keywords which are getting clicks greater than, I would say, 8. Because clicks greater than 8 means that okay, a lot of clicks and we have to negate those keywords. So there are multiple keywords and we will give them a color like red in order to say that okay, we have to negate those keywords. And then the other filter comes in, that all those keywords which are getting clicks less than 8. Okay, so here we will, just a second. Okay, so these are all those keywords which are getting clicks greater than 8, and then we have the keywords which are getting clicks less than 8. So it means that these are the keywords we can give some more time and we can continue with them. And there are chances that they can generate some orders. So we will give them a color like yellow to say okay, we can wait for some time and then you can generate some orders. Moving forward to the other filter, which is I need all those targets which have orders greater than 0. Now there are two options as I defined before. My profit table or break even cost is 30%. So I need all those keywords which are greater than 30%. The ACOS is greater than 30%. So I will add the filter of ACOS, and then it will provide me all those keywords which are greater than 30% ACOS. Now there are two options. Either I can negate all those or I can optimize the bids. In most cases, it's preferable that if your cost is around 30% or 20% or whatever it is, you can increase it by 150%. Like if it is 30%, you can increase it and say, okay, sorry, not 150%, only 50%. Like if your cost is 30%, you can say that, okay, I can increase it to 45% and negate all those keywords. So let me explain it with example. My cost is 30%, and I am saying that okay, for the keywords that I have to negate, I will put the filter of 45%, and I will negate all those which are greater than 45% because it shows that those are so expensive. So I can pick all those and I can just negate them, and they will be colored as a different color, like I would say dark red. And then I will say that all those keywords which are greater than 30% are those which I can optimize bids for. Because 45% is something, greater than 45% is something which are so expensive. But in the range of 30 to 45%, which is 50% plus than my break even cost, these are all those which I can optimize bids for, and then they can become profitable. So there is no need to exclude all those. Here I can, what I can do is I can pick all those which are no fill, and then I can give them a good color. So like I can select these, and then I can give it a color like this. I have to optimize them. Okay, so here I will exclude the color for this. No fill. Okay, now I am left with all those keywords which are less than 50%, 30% ACOS. It means these are all those keywords which are profitable. So what I need to do with these keywords is that I need to increase bids for all these keywords. So I will give them a very pretty color like this, and then all my cases are catered. So if I come back and remove all the filters now, you might find that everything is colored now. Now let me sort the things for better understanding. Okay, so here my list is completely sorted with all the 5 colors. This dark red color means you can select your colors according to your own ways. This is the first filter and it shows that all these keywords in this dark red color are those which have higher cost. So I will be directly going and negating them in the keywords. I can do that in bulk also, but as a beginner it's preferable that we can do manually. So this is the group of keywords that I'll be negating because they have pretty higher cost and these are not profitable. These light red color keywords are those. This is a whole group of keywords which are having high clicks but zero orders. So I'll be also negating all these keywords. And then this blue color group is of all those keywords which have higher cost. So I'll be optimizing their bids. These green color keywords are all those keywords which are very profitable because they have a cost less than 30%, as 30% is my break-even cost. And moving downwards, we have all these profitable keywords. At last, oh my god, lot of keywords. Oh my god. Okay, so moving downwards to the last keywords, this is a group of keywords which are getting clicks but zero orders. But the amount of clicks is less than my target, which was 8 or less than 8. So I will give some more time to these keywords. Either I can increase their bids or I can keep them moving in the same place in which they are going. And then I will optimize it after some days. If they will be getting a high number of clicks with zero orders, I will negate them. And if they're getting orders, so I will keep pushing them. So this is a group of 5 keywords that I will be working on accordingly, and this is something that we do every week. This is a system report analysis that we do every week for our clients and for our accounts. Thank you so much.
If you're struggling to grow your Amazon sales in 2024 while being profitable, we can help with that as we've helped multiple 7-figure brands scale to 4 or 5 million. So if you're interested, in the description, we'll leave our contact email. You can email us at contact@amazioworks.com and give us your brand name, and we'll give you a free audit in depth showcasing exactly how we can help you scale.